What if I told you your retirement savings could last a decade longer simply by crossing a state line? While some states are actively draining your nest egg, 10 others are fighting to pay you to move there. Welcome back to Tax Hack Pro. Today, we're not just talking about low taxes. We're revealing the 10 states that are actively engaged in a bidding war for retirees. We're talking about places where property taxes vanish, income taxes don't exist, and in one incredible case, the government sends you a check just for living there. Stop overpaying and start living the retirement you earned. If you want to keep more of your hard-earned money, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with anyone who dreams of a freer retirement. Let's dive in. Coming in at number 10 is the cowboy state, Wyoming. Imagine wide-open spaces, jagged peaks in Grand Teton, and the geothermal wonders of Yellowstone. But for your wallet, the landscape is even more beautiful. Wyoming is one of the most tax-friendly jurisdictions on the planet. Here's the deal. Wyoming has zero state income tax. That means your Social Security, untaxed, your pension, untaxed, your 401k withdrawals, untaxed. It's a clean slate, and they don't stop there. There's no estate tax and no inheritance tax, meaning your legacy stays with your family, not the taxman. Now let's talk property taxes. They are among the lowest in the nation, hovering around a 0.55% effective rate. But wait, it gets better. Wyoming offers a property tax deferral program. If you're 62 or older or disabled and have limited income, you can defer up to half of your property taxes on a primary residence. It's not an exemption, but it keeps cash in your pocket when you need it. Picture this. You have an annual income of $60,000 and a home worth $300,000. In many states, you'd be writing checks for thousands. In Wyoming, your total state and local tax burden could be a fraction of that. The trade-off: winters here are serious business. We're talking wind, snow, and cold that test your resolve. And in rural areas, specialized healthcare might be a drive away. But if you value financial freedom and rugged independence, Wyoming is calling your name. Maybe you want the tax breaks without the frostbite. Enter number 9, Nevada, the Silver State. It's not just neon lights and casinos. It's a haven for retirees fleeing high-tax states like California. Nevada matches Wyoming's offer: zero state income tax. Your retirement income is yours to keep. No estate tax, no inheritance tax. But here's the secret weapon for homeowners: a cap on property tax increases. Nevada law caps the annual increase on your property tax bill. For eligible primary residences, that cap can be as low as 3%. So even if the housing market explodes and your home's value skyrockets, your tax bill stays grounded. It's built-in protection against gentrification and market volatility. Combine that with year-round sunshine, world-class entertainment, and proximity to outdoor gems like Lake Tahoe, and you can see why Nevada is a top contender. It's the same tax-free income benefits as Wyoming, but with a lot less snow shoveling. Moving east to number 8, we have Tennessee. The volunteer state offers a blend of culture, music, and incredible scenery, from the honky-tonks of Nashville to the mist of the Great Smoky Mountains, but the real music to your ears. The tax savings. As of 2021, Tennessee joined the club of states with absolutely no tax on earned income, and they've fully phased out the Hall income tax on interest and dividends. So your investment income is now free and clear at the state level. But Tennessee has an ace up its sleeve for seniors: a property tax freeze. In participating counties and municipalities, if you are 65 or older and meet income requirements, you can freeze the tax due on your principal residence. This means the amount you pay is locked in. Even if tax rates climb or values soar, your bill doesn't budge. This provides a level of predictability that is pure gold for fixed income planning. Now, let's look at number 7. South Dakota. This state is synonymous with freedom. Mount Rushmore, the Badlands. It's a landscape of epic proportions, and their tax policy is just as bold. South Dakota has no state income tax, none. But they take it a step further with property tax relief that can effectively eliminate your bill. The state offers a property tax assessment freeze for seniors 65 and older who meet income and home value criteria. This prevents your home's assessed value from increasing. But there's also a property tax reduction program for seniors and disabled citizens with income below specific limits. This isn't just a freeze. It's a sliding scale that reduces your taxes based on your income. Imagine living tax-free on your income and seeing your property tax bill slashed. It's one of the most affordable ways to retire in America, provided you're ready for the quiet beauty of the plains. Let's head south for number 6, Alabama. It might not be the first place you think of, but smart retirees are flocking here. Why? Because Alabama is arguably the most underrated retirement destination in the country. First off, the cost of living is significantly lower than the national average. but the tax code is where it shines. Alabama does not tax Social Security benefits, period. And they exempt most traditional pension income from state taxation. Now, let's talk property taxes. Alabama already has some of the lowest property tax rates in the U.S. But if you're over 65, you can claim a homestead exemption that exempts you from the state portion of property taxes entirely. Depending on your income and age, you might also be exempt from county taxes. We are talking about potentially reducing your property tax bill to zero in some cases. You get Gulf Coast beaches that rival Florida's, but without the high price tag. It's a hidden gem that's hiding in plain sight. At number 5, we have Pennsylvania. It's rich in history, from Independence Hall to the Steel City of Pittsburgh, but Pennsylvania offers a unique package for retirees that goes beyond simple tax cuts. Pennsylvania is one of the few states that generally exempts all retirement income from state taxation. That includes Social Security, defined benefit pensions, and distributions from 401(k)s and IRAs after you reach retirement age. But they don't stop there. Pennsylvania recently expanded its property tax/rent rebate program. The maximum rebate has increased to $1,000, and the income cap has been raised to $45,000. This is a direct cash rebate back into your pocket. Plus, they have robust programs like PACE and PACNET to help eligible seniors with prescription drug costs. Pennsylvania isn't just lowering taxes. They are building a support system for aging in place. Number 4 brings us to the Great Lakes state, Michigan. You might think of it as a cold northern state, but for retirees, the financial forecast is sunny. Michigan has been aggressively updating its tax code. They are rolling back the pension tax, meaning public and private pensions are seeing increased exemptions. Social Security, exempt. But the crown jewel is the homestead property tax credit. This isn't just a deduction, it's a refundable credit. If your property taxes exceed 3.2% of your total household income, the state helps pay the difference, up to a $1,700 maximum credit. Because it's refundable, even if you owe zero income tax, the state will send you a check. And let's not forget lifestyle. Michigan has more freshwater coastline than any other state. You can find incredible waterfront living for a fraction of what you'd pay on the Atlantic or Pacific coasts. It's high-quality living with a safety net that actually pays you back. We're in the top 3 now, and everything is bigger in Texas, including the tax breaks. The Lone Star State is famous for having no state income tax, but for homeowners, the benefits are massive. Texas offers a robust homestead exemption. For school district taxes, there is a mandatory $100,000 exemption on your residence homestead. If you are 65 or older, you get an additional $10,000 exemption. But here is the game changer, the tax ceiling. When you turn 65, your school district taxes are frozen. They cannot increase above the amount you paid in the year you qualified, as long as you don't make significant improvements to the home. And if things get tight, Texas allows seniors 65 and older to defer paying property taxes entirely as long as they own and live in the home. The taxes accumulate with interest, but you pay nothing out of pocket while you live there. It's a powerful tool to ensure you never lose your home due to taxes. Just missing the top spot is number 2, Georgia. The Peach State has transformed itself into a retirement powerhouse. Georgia offers a massive retirement income exclusion. If you are 62 to 64, you can exclude up to $35,000 of retirement income. Once you hit 65, that exclusion bumps up to $65,000 per person. For a couple, that's $130,000 of income completely tax-free at the state level. In 2024, Georgia voters approved a statewide floating homestead exemption that caps assessment increases at the rate of inflation, providing a buffer against soaring values. But it gets better locally. Many counties in Georgia offer seniors drastic school tax exemptions. In some places, once you hit 62 or 65, you stop paying school taxes altogether. Since school taxes often make up the bulk of the bill, this can cut your property taxes in half or more. And finally, the number 1 state that will literally pay you to live there, Alaska. The last frontier is the ultimate tax haven. Alaska has no state income tax and no state sales tax. That alone is incredible, but they also offer a mandatory municipal property tax exemption for seniors. If you are 65 or older, the first $150,000 of your home's assessed value is exempt from property taxes. But the piece de resistance is the permanent fund dividend, PFD. Every eligible resident receives an annual check from the state's Oil Wealth Investment Fund. In 2023, that check was over $1,300 per person. Let's do the math. You pay zero income tax. You pay zero sales tax. Your property tax bill is slashed by that massive exemption. And then the state sends you a check for over $1,000. In many cases, the PFD check covers the remaining property tax bill and then some. You are effectively living tax negative. The state is paying you to be a homeowner. Yes, it's cold. Yes, it's remote. But financially, it is unbeatable. These 10 states prove that where you retire matters just as much as how much you've saved. A move could mean thousands of extra dollars in your pocket every year for travel, hobbies, or spoiling the grandkids. Don't let inertia drain your bank account. Research these states, look at the specific counties, and see if a move is right for you. If you found this information valuable, please give us a like and subscribe for more financial insights that put you first. And share this video. You might just change someone's retirement forever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.